the thing that really was the problem is to find somewhere suitable to live.
At that time, there were very few West Indians in Slough. And for this reason, I suppose anyone who had accommodation then didn't find it very easy.
You see, in those days, West Indians didn't have homes here. It was only Indian people who had houses because they were here before us. So we had to take what we get until we start branching out, doing certain things like that, buying our own.
But the person who had the first place that I lived was a man from India. Then he bought another place. Then that's when we start moving from place to place.
You used to get accommodation, but it's like your own people that they are the one that actually used to, you couldn't really go because over the period people would put on it, no blacks.
I remember meeting our neighbours, the lady next door, Barbara, she was lovely, but apparently they moved in not long after I moved in, because the people there before didn't want to have black neighbours, and I'd heard people talking about it because I always used to listen to the adult conversation, and they asked the council to move them.
I meet my husband living in King Edward Street in a rented accommodation. Well, you had a few people there living there. You only had one room, That's all you had, one room. And everybody shared his bedroom, share everything, and so forth.
Burlington Avenue, we had one room, big room, about 6 of us used to sleep there at night.
Well, it was a big house and loads of people living there. But we were happy, because we had different people, not only Jamaican people, but other island people, but they were very nice people. And we were very happy together. We would sing and laugh and cook and eat together, and we were very happy. They were very happy days.
I mean, some places you might find where you're living might have a kitchen that accommodating about 5 or 6 people using the one kitchen.
You couldn't have more than one room. You can't afford it. You can't afford more than one room. Because if you're getting £5 a week, it must be £3 a week for the room. You only have £2 left.
There was 3-4 people in one room at that time. There were about 4 people in a room. It's to pay £1.27 shillings for a free bed. 2 people sleeping in a bed.
We all huddled around the fire when it was paraffin lamp in those days, paraffin heaters. We all warm up and go to bed, thick blanket.
Central heating wasn't a thing of the in-houses, right? It's what we used to call paraffin heater. That used to take a few people's life because people used to go to bed with them burning. And if you don't leave enough ventilation, that burns out the oxygen. And people, 1 and 2 people get poison over it, and things.
The living condition was bad, because we never lived like that, But so many families living in one house. But you have to adapt yourself to the kind of life. It's surviving, And we keep saying one day things must get better, It have to get better because as at the moment we were at the bottom. So we can't go any further. We have to come up.